Not only has globalization helped to improve healthcare technology across the globe, it also helped to deal with natural disaster. Earthquake and tsunami in Japan in 2011. 91 countries and 9 international organizations had offered assistance after the disaster. 63 fire service search and rescue specialists, 11 tons of rescue equipment, and medical support team with more than 600 staff including doctors, nurses across the world have been sent to affected areas. By making use of product distribution networks, communication technologies, and transportation technologies, these aids were able to reach to any part of the world where natural disasters occur.
And now, let's look at the impact on communication. As you can see in Figure 8, there's an exponential increase in the number of internet users that is resulting in global interconnectivity. One main byproduct of this global awareness is that people are now more attentive to different events and issues worldwide. This has resulted in disparities in living standards and political and social rights. For those who are worse off, this has both raised their expectations or lowered their tolerances, and has been a significant factor in the spread of democracy. And a recent example of this is the Arab Spring. Online social media has resulted in better informed and more critical pressure groups demanding a social reconstruct. And now, to discuss the impacts of education.
Education is undergoing constant changes under the effects of globalization. The effects of globalization on education brings rapid developments in technology and communication and foreseeing changes within school systems across the world. Developments in technology benefits education. It makes information more accessible. Online courses are accessible to students who are unable to attend traditional educational buildings because of health or other complications. From this figure, we can see the pace of change in high school graduation in some countries. For example, 2 generations ago, South Korea had a similar economic output to Mexico and ranked 24 in education among the current 30 OECD countries. Today, South Korea is in the top 10 countries in terms of high school graduation rate, significantly ahead of the United States, which means the United States will not have the most educated workforce in the world as it had in the past.
Now let's examine the effects of multinational companies as a form of globalization. Technology-enabled globalization is making the world a better place to live, because multinational companies are promoting improved standards of working and wages in comparison to local companies. A study done by the World Bank into this effect showed that wages, benefits, and conditions in the globalized sectors of third world countries are generally greater than the local industry average. Globalization also increases the employment rate of the local economy, which can increase a country's middle class. This can stimulate the economy. As seen here, the developing countries in South and East Asia have the lowest unemployment rates. Technology-enabled globalization is also influencing cultural diversity and cultural tolerance around the globe. Increased diversity is linked with a higher quality of living. In conclusion, we have seen that technology-enabled globalization leads to faster economic growth, improved wealth and living standards, improved environmental awareness, better education, improved communication and spread of information. We hope you have enjoyed this talk.
Created using Powtoon.